Oh, who you are? Hello. It is Tease. Good day. Good afternoon. Good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. So, really quickly, I want to mention about it was an incident that happened in Richmond County. I don't know exactly where that is, but long story short, they said it was a young man. I think he was about maybe 23 years old. And according to the story, a young man knocked on the neighbor's door. I guess the neighbor that's across the street knocked on the neighbor's door to spread the gospel or to pretty much teach him about Jesus, oh, whatever that was. And I don't know if the neighbor across the street knows him for that, but I guess let the parents tell you, oh well, he was praying with the children across the street. Like he's the prayer, quote unquote. And I don't know if he was auditioning to be a Jehovah's Witness, but he knocked on the neighbor's door across the street and basically got shot through the door. So the neighbor didn't even open the door. They just basically shot like 7 to 10 times through the door. I think he got hit about 5 times. They say that he's still alive. Hopefully he survived. I think this happened like sometime in August, but I guess they gave it an update on September 4th, because the video was released on the 4th. But I just wanted to say something because, and like I said, hopefully the young man is okay, but also hopefully he learned a valuable lesson too, that the Christ as you know him probably didn't send him on that mission, is because if he did, that's basically getting set up. Now I'm not saying that you can't come up short doing the great works of God, but I think when it comes to playing Jehovah's Witness, yeah, especially at a time such as these are sensitive times, and this would not be the first incident, people getting blown off the porch of people whose door they're knocking on. There was a lady that she must have knocked on somebody on the wrong door after a car accident, thinking she's gonna ask for assistance, and she got blown off the porch. I think somebody else, oh hey y'all, I found your wallet. They got blown off the porch. So, and these days, that'd be more than enough to get blown off the porch. Like, not only are you knocking on the door, stranger or not, and they say, oh, he's from across the street. So obviously y'all don't have the best relationship if I can shoot you through the door, no matter who the hell you are. Clearly I don't want to be bothered, but to me it just gave red flag, because again, it's like, unless you're a Jehovah's Witness, because they know how to take a slam door, and they probably know how to take a bullet too, because that's what they're built for this. But I'm thinking, like, to me it was a red flag, because now me, I don't want to consider myself sinister, but if you're knocking on my door try to learn me about pink Jesus, that might make me see red as well. So that's why I'm thinking, like, oh, first of all, who sent you to do that? They obviously sent you on a dummy mission, or try to get you iced. So that's what I'm saying. Were you talking about pink Jesus? That's probably why he got blown off the porch. I'm not even trying to be funny, but at a time such as this, with all the craziness going on, you got all this strange activity, and you want to knock on he must have been beating on the door hard, but whatever it was, he must have knocked on the door. Hi, here to learn you the truth. Whatever he did, he was so irritating. And I don't mean irritating like as far as him as a person, like whatever his purpose was, even if it was him knocking, oh hi, do you know the truth, or just knocking on the door because maybe it was early hours or whatever it was triggering for the guy with the gun. You see what I'm saying? And I think it said he was in his 70s too, so he probably don't want to. But I'm heard, who the hell is just knocking on the door? I'm not expecting nobody. I feel the same way. If you're not Amazon, get away from my door. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, especially if you knock. Do you know about pink Jesus? That alone just will make me see red. So that's why I'm thinking, like, who sent you on that mission? Somebody literally sent him on a suicide mission, and you thinking you doing the great wills of God, and you almost literally got blown to hell. So I'm thinking, like, y'all need to be careful, literally, and choose your battles wisely, because you're literally risking your life to pray with or pray for a demon. I'm like, it's not worth it. So if you want to pray for somebody, pray for them from afar. I pray that you get well, pray this, but you ain't got to go and place your head on nobody's shoulder. I think people get to doing too much. At a time such as this, these days are too sensitive to be doing too much. You want to help somebody, help those who there's hope for. Because I can promise you, I'm not going to be kicking the door down to save nobody. If you want help, great. If you don't, then good luck. But I would not be going door to door learning anybody about pink Jesus. That's another thing. I'm more than likely he was referring to pink Jesus, which probably got him sprayed too. And I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, it's just something about coming through with false doctrine. And I don't know the genre of this gentleman, But if you're someone who has, like, if you got a certain amount of trauma, he's an older gentleman too. So I don't know if he's an older black man or older pink man. I don't know. I want to say the young man was a melanated man though. So I can't assume as far as the older man, because if it's older pink man, he's probably thinking, like, what is this moon cricket doing on my lawn? And then if it was a black man, he's probably thinking, pink Jesus, this is what got me in trouble in the first place. You coming through with pink Jesus, yeah. So it could be anyway. But to me, just me hearing that point, or you knocking on the door to learn me about pink Jesus, that made me see red. Even though that's probably not even what happened, but it's just something about some things you just, at a time such as this, and then people don't realize what time we don't realize the time and the energy that we're in. People still think that they can play around too, because there was some two. I don't know if these idiots were from, maybe they were from another country, but whatever it is, people need to understand what time it is and where you are. But basically, two young, annoying ass young men. I'm sitting on the train platform. I pretty much have this whole platform to myself. There's no one over here. It's empty ass train station. So to wait for the train to pull up. So I'm just sitting there. I was sitting there and I was eating the food that I got from the, so I was taking a few bites out of my to-go plate. And then these two weirdos came around the corner, and literally the guy got in front. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. My friend wanted to know if he got some free. And they're laughing now. I want to say they're at least early 20s too, and that made me see red too. So I'm thinking like, fucking annoying. To me, like, if I was armed, I would open fire, just because like that dumb shit, you going out of your way to bother people. That's why I'm saying it doesn't take much. You don't have to step on nobody's shoe. You don't have to, just by them laughing and being annoying, that made me see red. So let alone if somebody come through, you coming to learn me about pink Jesus, you see what I'm saying? And then I'm in my 70s and you knocking on the door. I don't know if he beat on the door, maybe he rung the doorbell. That's nothing too. The doorbells can be triggered. I know the doorbells here are very annoying. Very annoying. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, that's why I would see red. I'm like, if I'm not expecting you to do that, come to my, like, yeah, that makes, yeah, so hopefully we'll learn something. And like I said, hopefully, speedy recovery to the young man. Hopefully he lives and learns from this. Don't go learning people about pink Jesus, unless you're really ready to go out. I guess he was ready to die behind him. I'm thinking, live your life. You're a young man, Goodness, you can't save everybody. But yeah, but that going out your way to bother people, yeah, that's not in these times. It would not be wise. You can't ask for help these days, let alone annoying people, And I'm not saying a young man would be annoying, but I'm just saying what would annoy me. If he came to my door to learn me about pink Jesus, I'm not saying I would shoot him, but I think if he's lucky, he'll probably just get cussed out. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, but I don't know what's in the air these days, but people are very weird. They're very annoying, and people are very triggered and on edge. So now you're thinking like, okay, at any moment now, this bloom can pop. So it's like, this ain't the time to be dicking around. I understand you'll think, oh, well, the Lord wants us to all get up. But again, it's like, who are you praying to? You see what I'm saying? When people say they're gonna pray for you, or they feel like, oh, because you're not, trust me, people got different views. You're right, it's probably my wrong. You see what I'm saying? You're wrong, it's about what you find cute, I'm gonna find very offensive. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, people gotta understand what times you're living in and who the hell are you talking to, because everybody don't operate like that. Just like with these politics, everybody don't play behind politics. Everybody don't participate with politics. So you have to be very careful and understand the energies and the times that you're in right now. Like I say, simply asking for help will cost you your life. So be careful. That's what I'm saying. That being annoying and bothering people at a time such as this, don't do it. And again, I don't want to say the young man was bothering, but again, if you call yourself knocking on my door to learn me about pink Jesus, and I do not want to say I would shoot you through the door, but I would definitely be annoyed, because A, who the hell sent you? And then B, I know you ain't talking about pink Jesus. You see what I'm saying? Like, you knock on my door, oh yeah, I'm just want to here to teach you about the Lord, and you showing this pink man, yes, that's gonna trigger me. Like I said, probably not gonna make me want to shoot you through the door again, but it's like, I'm gonna be very annoyed. So I'm gonna say, just be very careful, because these are sensitive times. And like I say, all he want to do is pray, but maybe all I want to do is get some sleep, and here you are at my door getting on my, you see what I'm saying? So he just probably had it up to here, because these are the days where it's like, man, everyone's on edge. I would say, be careful. That's why it's important to stay out the way, stay away from people, because you're having a great day, you just want to pray, and the next person ready to flip, the next person to get on their nerves or step on their shoe. Yeah, so you don't know the energies. Yeah, but I thought that I'd mention that. Okay, all right, be well, be safe.